My children show a fair bit of interest. Like, I do take them around, not every day on the farm like I grew up, but every couple of days they're on the farm. They look at soil maps and they sit in the tractor and they get to help me change water. And when we had cattle, they used to go and help me go feeding cattle, and when we'd round them up, they'd be there seeing what was going on. With Project Catalyst, I've done banded mill mud trials and adoption of that into my farming practices. And then I do irrigation, like I've done irrigation scheduling with adopting GDOTs and all that onto my farm.
So a GDOT is basically a moisture measuring tool. So it measures how much moisture is in the cane paddock, so how much pressure the roots need to exert to draw water up. It's a really simple visual tool that the farmers can just, they can look at it as they're driving past down the headland just to see, is their cane ready to irrigate or not.
We are at a phase where if the farming sector, the sugarcane farming sector doesn't grasp technology and teaching youth about it, like in my case, my daughters or someone else's daughters, there's going to be no more future cane farmers in Australia. There will be some, but not many as there can be. I believe Project Catalyst is an essential thing where it's going to provide a future for the girls where they're going to be on the farm. The farm will be theirs, more or less, and with Project Catalyst and the interaction of growers and people that provide advice and all that, they'll learn that there's tools out there to help them manage a farm environmentally, sustainably, and plus being sustainable themselves financially. And I think Project Catalyst, I'll probably say it's been a major benefit, both environmentally, because in the process I've built a recycle pit, and from having no species of fish, I did a presentation where there's over 13 species of fish, and there's now wildlife living there, and productivity wise I've lifted up actually 2 units of sugar per hectare. So it's been pretty beneficial all round. It's a socio-economic change where I've had a win-win, so yeah.
We are in Home Hill. They call this the Delta region. So the Burdekin's split up into 4 sort of basically soil types. So the Delta is really sand-based. We've got, not sand-based, but we've got a heavy sandy loam topsoil, but you dig down most places in the Delta, you've only got to go about 4 or 5 foot or 1.5 meters and you're in pure sand. That's hence why the Delta, we all have bores. We have a massive aquifer. We're so close, we feed off the river, the Burdekin River. Such a large river system, it sort of replenishes the aquifer as well as the channels. You benchmark yourself against people that are sort of leading the industry. We've got a big emphasis on soil health. I'm doing a lot. My first thing I did was with Kim Cruz and the whole BioFert course and just looking at different alternatives. But now I'm moving more. I want to try different things. But anyway, with composting and stuff like that, I'm currently doing mill mud trials, but not the normal generic mill mud trials, but actually getting them under the bed, locked away in fallow, and then planting into them. So that's one trial I'm doing, but the next one I want to do is to compare mill mud to compost to nothing. Dad has always just done everything the way he's been taught, his brothers have done, and I automatically come in. I did it like that for the first year, and then I said, a lot of these things can change. Willie Lucas was the first one to talk to me about Project Catalyst. And that was still when it was a bit of an exclusive group, I think, and you had to be invited. And it wasn't until Kim yourself called me about last year that I sort of come to my first one.
Oh, I think it's pretty crucial because the land's what you make your money out of. And if you don't look after the land's not going to look after you in a way. So I think it's just got to be onwards and upwards from here with looking after the land and the environment and everything that comes with it, because if we damage any of it, then it's only going to come back to negatively impact us. So I think it has to be passed on. It's not maybe, it has to. So.